Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name's Rochelle, and I am doing a reading for the collective. It is timeless and general, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Gonna start. What am I doing? I'm gonna start with the wisdom of the oracle. Get the baseline of the story and then clarify with a bunch of other decks. All right, what do we got going on for the collective for this coming week? Oh, and remember that when you catch this, it is for the coming week for you. So we've got regeneration 46. It's like the death card. Happy 26. And yin number 2. Wow. This looks really good. There's this rejuvenation, transformation, kind of the phoenix rising from the ashes, growth coming from could have been a difficult ending or something that you went through. But what's coming out of it is a feeling of calm and peace, feeling of maybe feeling hopeful, and and that leads right into this happy energy, feeling very light. And there's that egg there with the keyhole, and it's like you have found the key through some kind of ending, something that possibly was very painful, difficult, and that key was forged in the fire. and now you're able to use that to create something new, to have some kind of new beginning, something where you feel really good, you feel happy and openly receptive to whatever is meant for you, what's coming in. It's a new beginning for you, and you feel really good about it. And there isn't well, I'll pick some more cards, but there's just this feeling of like, I know what I'm worth. I know what I want, and I'm just going to enjoy myself in this moment as I allow those things to come to me. But I'm not too concerned about the timing. I'm just enjoying myself. So it's very, very lovely energy. And there's Linda. Good morning. And Star Lava 22. Good morning. Queen Von Shay Tarot. Hello. Lioness Kitty Cat is here, and Kiss JG. Hello. Wow, we've got a couple new people in the chat. Welcome everyone. It's wonderful to see you all. Okay, so what am I doing? Oh yeah, I want to go with my Osho Zen Tarot. Okay. Ooh, we've got playfulness. Love it. Yeah, and this is, I believe, the Knight of Wands or Knight of Fire. And these two are very similar. I love this playfulness. And we've got innocence, which is the sun. I believe that's the sun in other decks. Leo energy. Here, I'll pull this up. An existence. which is God, my brain, the magician in other decks. So that is Virgo and also Gemini energy. Let me put that here. Let me put this. So look at this is amazing. I love this because there's all, like I said, there's all this very light, carefree energy. There's a feeling of calm and peace. This innocence is like maybe you discovering a part of yourself that you had forgotten about, or maybe there is maybe with a part of this playfulness, it's just putting you in an energy of feeling more open to others around you who may be different in some way, and you're interested in exploring new ideas, new concepts. This guy, he looks like he's having this fabulous conversation with this praying mantis. There's this, I don't know if you can see, like, I just see delight on his face. And so there's this innocence, this purity, and this see how can I explain this? Okay, so there's like this rebirth, and this playfulness is what's coming out of it because of feeling happy, feeling joyful, and it's like playing with stardust, playing with, it's like we are stardust. We are made of the things that the stars are made of. And there's it's like this understanding is coming to you where you're like, "Oh, I'm surrounded. I'm made up of the cosmos." And this it's there's a feeling of curiosity, wonder with this innocence, and then this existence. It's like playing with the stars, and then it's like there's this kind of communing energy, um knowing that as above so below, as within so without. And I'm drawn to, this figure is sitting on this leaf, um which is similar to the cup here. It's again, it's this receptive energy of allowing whatever is meant for you to come in, and not really having a lot of expectations around that, just being curious and interested about what is coming in. So I'm going with my elemental oracle. Hey, there's Redbeard and Mojo Tarot. Good morning, you guys. Good morning and afternoon. Magnetism and attraction. This has been coming up a lot. 37, which breaks down to a 10. And so does regeneration. So, okay. A lot of things coming in all at once. So, okay, so first of all, your regeneration has something to do with how what you're focusing on, what you're trying to manifest. Again, we have this kind of communing energy with the cosmos. um you are feeling magnetic. You may be understanding the concept of, like the law of attraction in a new way, knowing that you're constantly manifesting. And the trick is to learn how to manifest what it is you want, rather than what it is you don't want. Um, let's see, there was something else here. Okay, I'm not sure. Let me just keep going. Oh, the innocence part, because we have a child sitting on the bed, And so there's this feeling of getting back to um how you felt as a child, um or getting back into that mentality as a child, or maybe there's even something specific that you really wanted as a child, like wanted to do or become, or somehow you had a way of understanding things that maybe kind of got, so often happens, it was like, pushed away in favor of what's rational and logical, or um you know at the very least people were like, oh, that's cute, like, you have these ideas or you have these things, but that's not how life really works, like the stories that we get told, where we learn how to shove that part of ourselves down. Let me keep going. Ooh, marine life and richness, 32. Here, let me hold these all up together. And hang on. Let me shuffle one more time. Sun and light, number 6. Uh, um, I mean, okay, so here, let's show you. Here you are, attracting what it is you want, being like this magnet of, and this receptive magnet. I guess, yeah, you're the side of the magnet that draws in rather than repels, right? Um, and what you are bringing in, you are manifesting abundance. um this is about, like whatever's here in the egg, whatever key that you've gotten that has allowed you to start this new beginning. It's like this is what hatches from the egg. It's like it's this whole new world. um it can speak to fertility. Yeah, so it's possible that you are going to end up having a child. Um, but if it's not a literal, literal fertility, it's about what you want to create, and again what you want to receive. It's like waiting for the answers. And I said earlier, as above, so below. Um, so there's this feeling of communing with the cosmos, right? Communing with all the possibilities. And there's this abundance that comes out of it, and something that comes up from below. This is like a sort of the physical, these are the physical manifestations of what you've spent time putting your attention on. And this is the sun and light. It's like the sun in tarot is the happiest card in the deck. And there's all this light, there's all this illumination, being able to see very clearly. There's a couple people watching what's happening here. You could have somebody with you who's kind of co-creating some kind of new reality, or as you are, um as you oh this has something to do with the regeneration as well. There's all this fire and force and power, but then all this cool, calm, serene energy. There's a wonderful balance here. And you might have people witnessing this. Whatever this light is, whatever this sun is, it's shining, it's lighting the way for you, illuminating things for you, um, kind of making it abundantly clear what you're meant to do or where you're meant to go. So I'm going to get some cards from the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Change 35. Release 27. Oh, wow. And fruition. So these cards break down to 8, 9, 10. um, which doesn't happen very often. Numbers in a row like that. So this is it's a very kind of organic progression. Um, Everything makes sense and falls into is falling into place. Um, and so yeah, this major change that's happening, and there's all this chaos. But out of the chaos, you are finding you are able to ground yourself. This is somehow related to this regeneration too. Um, these images, it's like the regeneration is a part of the change, but it's also what you're coming out of. You may be coming out of a very chaotic situation. Um, and because of that, it's like there's been a lot that maybe you've been holding on to or that has been building up, and like, the pressure valve, the release valve, um it's like you're taking all of this chaos and energy, maybe that's even been going on within you, because our outer world reflects what's going on within us. So it's like, um you coming to the understanding that in order to make a change, you have to get yourself grounded and release all that pent up energy, or release something that's inside there. This is a transformation. We have all these butterflies here. And yeah, and that's a part of the regeneration too. And then and then fruition. It's like as you release something, as you allow yourself, it's like releasing something. There's a lot of stuff in there, a lot of clutter, um, emotional baggage, let's say, and releasing that, transforming it, transmuting it, is creating space. There's space for new things to grow with the fruition. This fruition also speaks to me of this marine life. There's all this abundance here. And 37 breaks down to, oh, oh, sorry. Let me do it this way. So change and happy, happy both break down to an 8. So this change, you're really happy about this change, or you're going to be. And then both of the regeneration and the fruition break down to a 10 or a 1. Or a 1, which is also the magician. So your regeneration is helping you to um, it makes me think of how some plants, some seeds will not grow until there's a fire, like a forest fire, and then it activates something, and these plants are able to grow. So having gone through something, some kind of major like forest fire, it allows growth that wouldn't have happened otherwise. It's and is really powerful. Um, Yeah. Yeah. So let me get some cards from the Spirit Animal Oracle. And actually, this is interesting too. My cards came out. 32 breaks down to a 5. And then we have 6. Oh, we don't have the 7. Okay. So I was thinking that it was 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 8, 9, 10. But anyway, yeah. Yeah, we have Buffalo Spirit, the abundant universe will provide. Yes, it will. Once again with the 10 and the 1. And in in tarot, 10 is a number of completion, but because it breaks down to 1, that always leads right back to a new beginning. And then we have Vulture Spirit. Nothing is wasted. 63. Um, which breaks down to a 9, and so does release. Nothing is wasted. So some kind of transformation that you're going through is drawing upon this energy, the potential difficulties that you have gone through. So if you're feeling regret, if you're feeling remorse or loss or whatever, it it didn't happen. There was a reason that it happened. It wasn't just a waste. Time wasn't wasted. Um, whatever there is, it's like it all went into, it's like the manure that goes into creating the fruition, the harvest, the abundance. And then we have Fox Spirit, think on your feet, 27, which is also a 9. Think on your feet. I feel like because of this kind of, I don't know if like a new lease on life or you're just feeling really good, um and you've released whatever the stuff was that was, you've kind of cleared out the clutter, like I said. It's it's creating this space to allow you to think more clearly or to understand things in a new way, and that's helping you to think on your feet, because I think things they're going to speed up very quickly. Um you're 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 hitting the ground running in a way. There's all this abundance, there's all this amazing energy flowing in, and it's like you're just there's not going to be a lot of downtime to figure out your strategy. Maybe that's a part of this regeneration is the time that it takes to do your shadow work, to figure out what it is that you want, what you don't want, and once you kind of have those kind of new parameters set in place, it's easier to know how to proceed when things are thrown at you and you don't have time to stop and contemplate. You're like, well, I already figured this out. um yeah, I'm just gonna go in this direction, you know. Okay, so going with Minology deck, right? A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer, right? Yeah. Personal issue reaches resolution. Excellent. The answers you need are coming. You may not be quite at this place yet, but yeah. Um, The answers you need are coming for you to think on your feet. And a win-win outcome is forecast. Oh, full moon in Gemini, full moon in Cancer, full moon in Libra. These are these all are, let's see. So this was Capricorn and then Aquarius season. So this was, kind of winter time, and then Libra is Aries, right? Aries. So all of this, I feel like this has all been kind of happening within the last handful of months, last four-ish months or so. Um, and so you're getting the answers you need, and this win-win outcome is, it's great for you and it's great for somebody else too. um, yeah, it's coming real soon. All right, Libra. That's Yeah, that's Aries, right? All right. Oh, I didn't say, but Voice of the Souls Oracle. Oh, we got happiness. Number 6. Wow. Yay. Happiness and sun and light is 6. And the happy has 6 in it. um wow. I love that. Yeah, like you're just feeling really good. Guide 15, which breaks down to a 6. All right, triple sixes or seeing sixes um, could be significant for you. Get one more. Spiritual message 41. So, so you're being guided. You could have some kind of mentor who's helping to guide you. Um, it could also be a spiritual guide, like a spirit guide. That's what I meant. Um, where as you're feeling good, and you've released something that has created this space for you to allow in something new. I feel like this kind of being actively receptive um, is allowing you to tune in to your spirit guides. And there's a message that you're getting, and it could be just a simple like moment of, an aha moment, a new understanding, or maybe, I mean, messages come to us in all different ways. Whatever the spiritual message is, um I'm getting, you're gonna know because it aligns with where you're at, and somehow it's like you're having some kind of spiritual growth that is, it's putting you in the flow, which is why you're having all this, you're having this physical manifestation of this deep inner growth, spiritual growth that you've gone through or will be going through. So just want to, don't know. I'm really drawn to my Voyager tarot. I'm going to pick some cards from this. Anger, 4 of Cups. Oh, that's interesting. Don't normally associate anger with the 4 of Cups. Empress. which is the epitome of being actively receptive. And that is Taurus and Libra, and sometimes Virgo for me as a reader. And star Aquarian energy. And, and it's important to note that the tarot cards that I've pulled have primarily been major arcana. So this is a very big shift for you. And this is about wish fulfillment, where this anger is interesting because this could be what you are releasing. Yeah, that's a part of the change. Maybe you've kind of you're used to being in an energy of feeling angry. Um, or there, yeah, things have happened to you that have been unfair, unjust, whatever is generating this anger or has been. It's like you are transmuting that anger. You're rather than sort of letting it be a story that perpetuates the anger. I'm angry because this happened, and I'm going to continue feeling angry because I'm still thinking about it, right? Which is very common. I struggle with this all the time. But it's like you're kind of coming to this point where you're saying, I've been angry. Maybe a lot for a long time. I've felt angry about something, but I'm recognizing that that feeling, that anger, is letting me know that something is wrong, that something needs to be changed. Something needs to be changed. And so you do something about it. You decide to let go, to release the anger, because hanging on to the anger is not what serves you. The anger is there to tell you that you need to change. So then you're like figuring that out, and you're like, well, what needs to change? Well, first of all, what needs to change is I need to get into an energy of being receptive, of knowing that what's meant for me will not be kept from me, and that whatever hasn't worked out, it was supposed to happen that way. This, this anger kind of aligns with this regeneration. It's like you are going from being very kind of hot under the collar, and this part of you is growing up out of that, and that's the part that is like cool, calm, serene. Kitty gave us a little bit of kitty confirmation right there for that. And so you being in this, like, kind of changing how you process your anger or how you deal with your anger, it's putting you into this receptive energy. And that is what is bringing in some kind of wish fulfillment, something that you've hoped for, dreamed for a long time. um, which has to do with all of this abundance, things just kind of working out and falling into place for you. So yeah, it's good. So let me finish with a chakra card. Yes, positive vibes. I am very pleased with this reading because I feel like there's been quite a lot of struggle in for the collective as a whole for quite a while, and that seems to be shifting. Freedom, throat chakra. I release all tears, sadness, and the attachment to closing up and playing small in order to allow my throat to open fully. I open my throat and allow myself to breathe, breathe, sing, laugh, and cry. Breathe, sing, laugh, and cry. My voice is an instrument through which I feel myself. Sorry, through which I heal myself and others. I heal. You're so this is it's all about your freedom comes from releasing what's been pent up, the tears, the sadness, the anger. It's allowing yourself to feel what you feel and to let it be okay. Those feelings are there for a reason. They're there because something needs attention. Something, it's like our feelings come up to indicate that there's a problem. The feeling isn't the problem itself. It's a symptom. So pushing the feeling down doesn't help anything. It just makes it worse. The point is to drill down underneath that. The point is to acknowledge what's coming up and try to do something about it that's helps you. And singing, laughing, crying, like all of that, breathing, like and breathing is the most abundant thing we can do for ourselves. We would not live very long without those breaths, more than anything else. And that's a part of your understanding and that's a part of your healing. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, wherever you are in the world. And I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing. And leave a comment if it resonates.